What would have happened to our 3 daughters had we not adopted them over a decade ago? That question used to haunt my husband Steve and I. What would their life be like? Would they be living on the streets? Would they be another statistic? And then we thought of the kids that we knew in the orphanage. Our heart just broke. Children need a family. Children need to see a family modeled in front of them, and yet less than 1% of all orphans are going to be adopted. How can a child who's grown up in an institution learn to make good choices? How can they choose a spouse and choose a profession and raise a family of their own if they've never seen it modeled? We had to do something. It was that thought that gave birth to Heart for Orphans.
The kids we serve come from very difficult circumstances and end up living in a government-run orphanage until they age out at 15 or 16 years old. These children are vulnerable and not prepared for life. That is where Heart for Orphans steps in. Heart for Orphans has 3 comprehensive programs. Transition homes are small family-style homes where a teen who has grown up in an institution can experience a Christ-centered family for the first time. Heart for Orphans cares passionately for our teens. Our house parents love them and treat them as their own. They give them the love and respect they longed for. We teach them practical life skills like cooking, budgeting, cleaning, and personal hygiene. We work with each teen to create personal and professional goals, helping them to be launched successfully. Over 400 children participate in our orphan outreach programs where dedicated adults become lifelines to kids living in orphanages. Using Bible lessons, games, sports, and music, our dedicated staff love on these kids, giving them a reason to hope for the future. Some teens, especially single moms, are not able to live in our transition homes. And for them, our mentor program meets their needs. With some financial support and a lot of love and advice, our mentors have the opportunity to speak into these young people's lives in a unique way. All of our programs have one profound goal: to show an orphan child that God hasn't forgotten them, He loves them, and has a hope and a future for them.
When these children experience the love of God through caring adults, they turn away from being angry, bitter, self-centered people, and they become kind-hearted people. The love of God impacts their heart, their community, their world.
Ilya was one of 9 children who were all left at an orphanage. His highest desire was to have a family. Now he has a job, is married, has 3 daughters, and helps out at a local orphanage. Dima was 2 years old when he was found on the street by a police officer. He now is in Bible college studying to be a pastor. Oksana became a missionary to India and married an evangelist. They are working with street girls in their community and hope to one day open a Heart for Orphans home. Timothy went to Bible college where he felt God urging him to missions. He now runs a Heart for Orphans outreach program in Kyrgyzstan. Vika went as a missionary to Kenya where she works with AIDS orphans. She now is married and hopes to open a Heart for Orphans home in Kenya one day.
This transformation is happening every day. These are orphan kids who could have been a statistic. Throwaway kids who are making a difference in their lives and making a difference in the world. The work of Heart for Orphans is making a difference in children's lives. We can't do it without you. We invite you to be an important part of our team. We need financial support. We need monthly partners that can partner with us for $50, $100, $500 a month because we need help with our transition homes. We need one-time donations to support our operations and our special projects. Our story took a beautiful turn when we saw our daughters come home, and then when we saw Heart for Orphans take shape. You know, the children that we serve have a difficult and tragic chapter in their life, but we have an opportunity to rewrite that chapter and add new chapters and new stories. Will you help us rewrite a child's story?
My name is Marina. I have a hope and a future.
Меня зовут Сергей. У меня есть надежда и будущее.
My name is Jana. I have a hope, a future.
And have a hope and a future.
My name is Sergey. I have a hope and a future.